Davkos gets off it now. 4-on-5 ensues. Hurt Frisk, flashbang to heaven and high come. Is it going to be just one player peeking on down into him? As soon as that smoke dissipates, he's actually going to be able to get him before it even does. Now Shiro holding towards the back. Gets one more for his troubles. 4 versus 3, maintaining the advantage. Get one more for good measure. Shiro with a bit of a bouncingly strange Molotov there, has to go through it and around it. Tags X5 up, but X5 still holding strong. Shiro's just doing it all by himself. Why not, Shiro? Take matters into your own hands. Bring up 12 for Gambit. A 4K from the star player. 23 frags, and now Gambit are level.
Yeah, fair enough for flamie with his MP9 to find big damage, big kills with this weapon because he's up on the boost. Are they going to check for him? He's going to peek into them, and he finds himself a double. Now just Shiro left alone. A nice 180 finds Railway, but there's no time. He's dull but done. Oh, he's going to get the fight. Oh, there was a chance. flamie gave him a chance there. 4 seconds on the clock, and he goes for the fight. That is relentless. Also a little bit brash.
I think it's bad. It's really bad from Indie Ire to see that kind of lack of discipline. I mean, it still works out in the end, so they don't get totally
2-on-3. It's up in the air.
Yeah, Hobbit, trying to be the difference maker, right? Feeling like there's a great deal of pressure on him to make this round Gambit, but instead he's given up that 3-on-2. Inters with the swing. Will get traded by Shiro, and now it's him versus Adren.
Kit's on short.
Oh, that's a problem. Looks like there's another one dropped over towards barrels right there behind the pillar. Shiro holding for the cross. Wants to actually take this fight when he can, but the kit's now been retrieved. Smoke on the bomb. It baits the peek from Shiro, and now they know where he is. They're sticking it. The spam. Oh, he's not committed to the spam, but he will go back the second time around. Shiro locks it in. And the time is now to try and move into A.
Oh, you can already go ahead of this. Yeah, he has full faith. Needs to put his gun to good use, but it's only 1 kill. Deagle will do. James forced out by a Molotov. Buster's having a round, though. Shiro, Orp v Deagle. We've seen them favor the D before. Can Buster keep up that scoreline? No, Shiro swapped out to the AK to reign supreme in 15 seconds. He can plant default. Will Sanji give him the room? Backed up right now, playing that clock. Reload comes in, it had to. 3 bullets now. Full mag, ready to fight, ready to win the round. And Sanji, the clock was against him, or in his favor rather, but Shiro locks him out. Don't think Sanji expected the You gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Number 2 in the world at the end of the day, but ooh, Shiro seems to be feeling it. Backs up against the wall, nothing to lose. May as well win. And he even hit the collat there. Pistol out, any ace for Shiro. Give it now. Oh, no, ran out of ammo. That's a bit of a shame. We've had a lot of near aces.
No one's willing to fight with you, of course, but they're all pushing. But the moment you're on for the ace, it's like, oh, don't worry, bud.
There's one left. Eco, I hear a Glock. Almeida's got a P90. Now this couldn't...
Swing will get dealt with by Flit. Low HP don't matter. He's still good for the frag. Axile, there's the lineup. Kenzie trades it. Shiro, the AWP, not ideal versus these 2 low players, but he's trying to make it work. 1v1. Almeiza at 2 HP, but it's the lack of kit that's going to come back to haunt him. Almeiza's got the round just by staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Shiro's going to get out of there, tries to save the AWP. And that will at least stay in play, but it's 14 on the board for Fours.
Yeah, I don't know how he lives there. At least keeps something, but not going to be celebrating after that one. Nice round out of Forza. Clean as can be, at least on the entries, right? That was a 4-on-2 post part that Gambit, you know, they make it very, very close. They give him a run for their money, but they tried to stop him setting up for the retake. He's living a long time right now, and Almeiza has helped out. He's even being flanked, but now he's back in the bomb site to join his team off of CT. Axel, nice kill, and Shiro's P250 is making a storm up in the site. Open plant, but he is trapped. They chase him down, and he can't get a kill. Hobbit might be able to, though. They just cleared long. They've already read it, though. Quick tap, but Hobbit will finish the first, and Jerry's dead as well. Hobbit to close the round. Just got there late from the toilets.
A third elsewhere, and how the tables have turned. AWP of Shiro, AK of Nafani. They've got all 5 players to find if they want to find an 8 in this 9th round. And well, great play from Duke Fisher. A third on the board. Nafani 1 on 5.
Oh, lovely stuff. Just playing in and around the utility and just catching so many of those players off guard, not getting pre-aimed in the early stages of that round, even pushing forward to make it a third. And Nafany's got to try and pick up the pieces. Does isolate at least a couple of jewels. It's the bomb control in the hands of the CTs that makes this clutch so much more difficult.
Patiently waiting. Nafany tucked in under the gun barrels of both of these players. Duke Fisher, he's not going to expect this play whatsoever. He spotted the first man out. Is he going to play trigger? No, he's not. He just taps away at the first, tries to find another. I mean, Dweg, what an attempt, right? 1 on 5, you find 3 kills. That's detrimental to that CT.
They're even walking out a monster. They're getting the information. B's completely clear.
A trade, a man for a site. Hobbit, he's going to be pressuring forward towards short as well now. The pin drops, you know, no one's here. Duke Fisher getting the door shut in his face, looking to swing it back open. Nafany in the meantime to find the first. Axile has an easy spam, lines up the second, looking for the third. He will indeed. Hobbit to find the last. Cool. Good first kill. Nothing more than that from the end.
Versing them. You're barely even getting there. 4 on 5. Back to another Gambit round. It's on hard mode right now. Hey, another 5 on 4. Thanks, Lackey, but it's gone. Immediately. This time, Gambit don't even get a choice to reset and go into a stack. They just immediately respond. Gotta give your heart to Lackey here. He's tried his best.
Yeah, he really is doing all he can. It feels so weird, man. Like, Gambit are able to turn around so many of these man advantages. You know, I kind of feel as well for like guys like Nickelback and Crowd. It feels like they've I don't necessarily not seen anyone, because clearly they have, yeah, right? Like, a lot of headshots. Right? Like, a lot of the fights you've had have been super weird with an incumbent Gambit or them just nailing shots on the entries. Nickelback more like Nuttlesack. He doesn't even get to see men before he dies. Flash goes over at Lamps to try and get Inters out through ramp. Will they check the sandwich?
I like the spot. They've sold the fake really well with Nickelback dying. Crad, immediate kill, bomb dropped. He needs a second one or this round is done and he's immediately deleted. You don't get a second to react to Shiro. You just don't get any time, any chances, any room. One bullet to the face is all he needs. Now Hobbit, great position to tuck on the stairs. You need that plant. Faked it out the first time, trying to avoid spam from short. Hobbit gets spammed through, and now Elian knows where to shoot. Shiro, keep this clean, keep it mean, and he's looking at 4:15. It's one more, Shiro. Oh! That's a way to close out. And they'll hear you. Now, Lucky didn't hear a thing until he finds out by surprise they're in the site. Axel's up and over with a headshot. 3 on 3. This was a man advantage for Entropic that might mean nothing. They've got no B control. That could have been it for Elian, but flashed off. Forrester going to go through. Good flash. Axel blind. Plants are done. Now Inter finishes the kill just before the nade comes in, and now Shiro needs another clutch. This time he'll have to fight for it. 2 health, and Shiro closes the map and series. Semi-finals done and dusted. A quick day in the office for Gambit. They'll go through to the final to face the winner of VP. A bit of a semi-final mad action matchup between Gambit and Entropic, and a 9-win streak for
matchup.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh, pretty original, and it's pretty funky.
Nice.
Shiro double under though, no molly. Are they going to manual clear it? Gears getting ground, and so are Entropic turned into tiny little pieces. How was that all Shiro? I don't know. With multiple players dropping out of Palace, Hobbit going to steal the ace, but Shiro looking for at least 4. Can he get it? Oh, it's messy. 2 bullets, and he's dead. But Gambit will do him justice.
Not that that does too much to Gambit. Over at the truck, MP9 tucked in on Nafany. There's the first. Can't follow up and will get bested by Electronic. They never knew about Shiro over here at Long, and so he's denied that bomb plant. This trade needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly.
Oh.
Shiro won't let them back in. The AK retrieved, but 8 bullets. He doesn't have the ammo, and Shiro's going to take his head off with the USP.
Yeah, we see the danger of like only sort of half buying into that for Navi. We had a couple of players with Kevlar, but not all of them, and suddenly the SMGs, the A1S, they're churning through these armorless players. Shiro's one-tapped perfecto with no helmet, with no armor at all. So, yeah, it looked really good for Navi, but they...
Much like Entropic didn't realize, it's taken them a long small time to realize this as well. And it's given Inters a long while to get into position. Now, the bomb is not planted for Inters here. It looks like it was a short plant, but that's kind of the element of surprise he's going for. Now, it does hinge on not letting Na'Vi get into the site, and with so many players already having crossed, this is not going to be easy for Inters. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it, and yeah, Boomich, perfect call there. You spot where the guy is, and you go, well, it's not planted for him, I just win the round.
Yeah, that's a really nice try for Inters. It does look silly when the defuse comes in, but if he plays towards short, he plays towards
it was
monster,
all misinformation is what he's trying to give, right?
He's going to get locked out by utility, and he knows that as well. You know, even if there's no util for Na'Vi, someone could just, two people could hold short and make sure he can't swing the defuse there. He at least gets 2 kills out of that one, and that was a very difficult round at one moment in time for Gambit. 3-on-5 with nafi low. And look at what they...
Right, it's a trade-off. If you're going through T-spawn, you get to come in from an unexpected position, but it's wasting a lot of time. Simple going back to line up flashes for his teammates, gets him killed. Bit will hold on to ramp, but they don't know about this second man. It was only Axile who was spotted, but the time is running out for Gambit. They've got to get on this bomb. A last-second retake again. It's so close, but Gambit have not been afraid to play with that clock. Na'Vi so often undone by time, but Gambit are the masters of it.
Wow. Dude, they are timing this to perfection. Even that second player coming through T-spawn, he properly baits his teammate, but it's perfect. He doesn't give Simple any death cam info. He doesn't let Na'Vi know there's any more round the back of...